60 years, that's a long time.
It sure is.
There's the wall and all those pocket marks from the bombardment, from the shelling.
You were up here when you were wounded. What happened?
The truth is, I don't know what happened. A shell exploded in my face and I got covered with shrapnel all over my body. I couldn't see. I thought I was blind.
The Israelis held on to Ramat Rachel, but the Arab Legion kept up the pressure on Jewish-controlled Jerusalem by cutting the supply route from Tel Aviv. To reopen it, the Israelis tried and failed repeatedly to take Latrun, a strong point on the Jerusalem road. The first time they thought it was defended by Palestinian irregulars. Instead, they faced well-dug-in professionals from the Arab Legion.
We were encountered by a tremendous fire of machine guns and mortars and so forth. The heat was absolutely about 40, 42 degrees and in the shadow. We didn't have enough water, of course, and people were hit all the time. Now, I myself, I was wounded first time in the morning. I got a bullet in my shoulder, and then about 10 o'clock I got another shrapnel in my chest. And the situation was hopeless, as far as we are concerned.
In Jerusalem's walled Old City, the Jewish quarter fell to the Arab Legion. Over 1,000 Jewish civilians lost their homes. Almost 23,000 Palestinians left districts of the city captured by Jewish forces during the war. The Legion kept the Jewish-controlled west of the city under siege, but never risked trying to capture it.
I think that people fired.
For the Israelis, the breakthrough was finding a cross-country route to ferry supplies and pump water that bypassed the Arab Legion's positions.
We assembled 13 jeeps. One of them belonged to Ben Gurion. We loaded them with about more than half a ton per jeep, medical supplies, ammunition, weapons. We knew exactly what the situation in Jerusalem is.
How important was it for the Jewish forces to hang on in Jerusalem?
It's unbelievable how people felt about Jerusalem. They knew that without Jerusalem, there's no Jewish state.
On the southern front, the Egyptian army advanced north towards Tel Aviv, avoiding smaller Israeli settlements. But Kibbutz Yad Mordechai was too big to ignore. On the 24th of May, Egyptian armor and infantry attacked.
Here in front of me, I have no bullets and I have no rifles to reach them. I need a mortar, I need something. And I was very, very angry that I can't shoot there in front of me. And I can't do nothing because the distance is too wide. I have no rifle, I have no ammunition and no aims to defend myself or to attack them.
Outnumbered and out of ammunition, the Israeli forces had to retreat. But they had bought time to establish a defense line further north, where the Egyptians were stopped before they could reach Tel Aviv. After nearly a month's fighting, the United Nations secured a 4-week ceasefire. During the truce, both sides rearmed, but Israel had the edge, with big deliveries from Czechoslovakia of modern weapons, including heavy guns and aircraft. Although hugely outnumbered by Arabs in the Middle East, Israel was always able to mobilize more soldiers. It was now better equipped, organized, and motivated.
As far as you were concerned, it was a life or death struggle.
Absolutely. This was Israel's most fateful war. It was a case of to be or not to be.
When the ceasefire ended after a month, the Israelis were ready for what one of their top generals called a series of sharp, short, decisive, and victorious engagements. The priority was relieving the pressure on the Tel Aviv-Jerusalem axis. Lid and Ramleh, two adjoining Arab towns close to Tel Aviv, were the target.